Hi there and welcome to the headquarters of Sparky Media Productions. Now there's nothing we enjoy more apart from making great video content than reviewing the latest gadgets, and this is what Dave Shapton sent me from Red Shark News to take a look at. You've probably heard of it. There's a lot of buzz around this at the moment. It's the Samurai Blade. And the first thing I thought I'd show you was just exactly what comes in the box. Great packaging as always, slightly different to the last Samurai, but everything you could possibly need. Instructions, nice and simple, quick start stuff, lots of colour, very easy to follow. The blade unit itself, which feels very strong and very sturdy. Comes with 2 batteries, 2 of these will keep you going for hours. Going to the next level down, we have the caddy you're putting your drives into. A new docking station, which is much tidier than the old one. We've got our battery adapter, a battery charger, little case there for your hard drives, and another dummy tap battery so you can run your D-tap cables into a V-Lock battery. I use these all the time rather than the batteries themselves, just to save on weight. And I actually power my camera. This has been shot on the F3 by Dan today. I power my camera through V-Lock battery, so I find this really, really useful. So the packaging looks great. Just one thing about the unit itself, the blade. It feels heavier and sturdier and really, really solid. Size-wise, this is my old Samurai, which I use all the time. Very similar. This is slightly bigger, but it feels sturdier. It's a wider unit and has full-size BNC sockets at the side, and it actually just gives you a bit more confidence to use. What I'm going to do now is take this out in the field and have a play. What I might try to do is, I hear the monitor on this is excellent, so I'm going to actually just use this as a monitor, take my TV Logic viewfinder off the camera and just see how I get on with this. I've taken the Samurai Blade out to Belfast Woods, and I'm going to use it on my F3 today. Now, one feature on this recorder, which I've noticed from the previous one, is the quality of the viewfinder. And ordinarily I'd have a TV Logic viewfinder as well mounted on the camera, but for this shoot I'm just going to try to use this on its own as a monitor and see how I got on. It shouldn't be too bad. It's got loads of focusing assist tools. It has a waveform monitor which I rely on all the time. The Redline Focus Assist has got everything. I'm going to record on ProRes 422, which is my user recording format, and see what differences this produces compared to the internal cards codecs. I've got Charlotte with us today as well. She's our model. Let's see how we get on. We all have different ways of shooting. For me, my most important tools are the waveform, exposure monitor, and probably focus assist. I generally use PL mount lenses, so I can tell by the barrel readings where exactly the focus plane is, but it's nice to have that too. But of course this offers many other focus assisting features which I know a lot of other people rely on. It's got forced color, blue on the exposure, got a vector scope and a vector scope zoom. It's got a real array of functions here that should pretty much suit anyone. They seem to have really listened to people's feedback from the previous models and included pretty much everything you could possibly want. With the blade you can also take out a separate video feed to play it maybe to an external monitor. There's obviously headphone sockets, audio lines in and out, time code triggers. Pretty much everything I think that could be included within a recording device has been. Another great feature of the Samurai Blade is the playback functionality here. Looking back through all your clips, and the quality of the screen really is fantastic, and I'd be very happy to show this to a client. I mean, we're looking at some stuff shot here on the F3, which is ungraded. It's an S-Log. It's easy to flick through the clips, easy to pause, fast forward. You can tag them with good clips and reject other clips. It's just a really, really interesting function in what is so far a great device. Okay, I've jumped across now and you can see Sony Vegas, which I edit with. This is Sony Vegas 9. I have all versions up to 12 and I use them all for different reasons, but I find Sony Vegas 9 still the most solid. One of the great benefits of using the Blade is once you've popped your Master Caddy into the docking station with USB 3 speed now, which is great, straight away it's seen as an external hard drive and you can access the files instantaneously. So looking at the Explorer here, it's recognized Blade, and here are the files I shot today and some from another shoot. So let's just drag a file straight onto the timeline. And here we are, the ProRes file in all its beauty. It's fantastic because there's a lot of information here in this file, and I can push the file a long way with color curves without any degradation. For example, here we are looking at Charlotte. I'm going to go to my color curves. I've got loads of custom-made curves that I made myself for different shots and different situations. Let's add JZ3, which won't be too far away. Yeah, there she is, looking good. Now, the great thing about these ProRes files recorded on the Blade is I'm messing around with the low lights and the highlights here. I can really, really stretch them without any real degradation at all. I can really push this file a long way with my color curves, which also gives you more flexibility, of course, when shooting, to know that you can be a stop or two the wrong way of where you want to be, bring it into the edit, and you can still recover the picture really well. And it's just looking fantastic already. And then generally I'll add a color curve, and then as you're shooting flat with the S-Log in this case on the F3, I could just bring in a bit of saturation there, and bingo, there's the skin tones looking fantastic. So it's one great benefit of using this system is you can access the footage straight away. Couldn't be any easier to use. I can't recommend it highly enough. I mean, it's obviously not very bright, so I can see the screen clearly, but I've seen the screen in quite bright conditions, and there isn't too much glare, and if you did want to use it in really sunny places in Singapore or wherever you're going, you could almost just build a little sunscreen for this. And so far it's doubling up really, really well as a recorder and as a monitor as well. So there we go. First of all, I'd just like to thank Charlotte Lecorn and Dan Keeble for helping produce that little VT out in the woods. Didn't have much time, we turned around quite well. On reflection, Samurai Blade, would I get one? I'd even purchase this, even though I had the old Samurai, pretty much because you can use this as a viewfinder and it takes weight off the camera. And with the focus assist functions as well, it's fantastic. It's well made. I think it's at a good price, and I think these are invaluable really to maximize the picture qualities from your camera. So from Sparky Media Productions, we give the Samurai Blade a big thumbs up.